If you've gone back to training after a stressful chapter and pushing harder made you more tired, more inflamed and stuck, you're not losing discipline. You're running into a capacity problem, because training only works when your body can recover. And if your nervous system is still in survival mode, more effort doesn't create results, it creates more stress. In this video, I'll explain why this happens in your physiology, what cortisol changes after chronic stress, and how to rebuild strength without triggering the system. Let's start with the rule most women were never taught. No recovery equals no adaptation. Many women watching this are not beginners. They've trained for years. They understand discipline. They know how to push. So when progress stops, the instinct is simple: try harder. And for a long time in life, that approach worked. Because when the body is regulated, training stress is followed by recovery. That's how strength builds. That's how fat loss happens. But here's the part almost no one explains. Training only creates results when the body has the capacity to recover. Without recovery, there is no adaptation, only accumulated stress. After months or years of high stress, emotional pressure, control, burnout, or constant go mode, the nervous system adapts. Cortisol stays elevated. The body stays alert. Energy is conserved. This isn't a motivation problem. It's nervous system physiology. In this state, the body's priority is not improvement, it's protection. Now let's talk about what happens when you push hard anyway. High-intensity training spikes cortisol further, increases nervous system arousal, and demands a recovery response. But if cortisol is already high, that recovery doesn't happen properly. So instead of adapting, the body tightens. This is why overtraining does the opposite of what you expect after chronic stress. Instead of fat loss, strength gains, and feeling fitter, you see stalled progress, fatigue, anxiety, inflammation, and stubborn weight. Not because training is wrong, but because stress is being stacked on stress. To someone who's used to training, this feels confusing, because effort has always been the solution. But physiology doesn't respond to effort. It responds to safety and recovery signals. When stress exceeds recovery capacity, the body reads training as threat. And under threat, the body does not let go. It holds on to energy, to fat, and to tension. And this is where fat loss starts to feel unfair. Because your body isn't responding to effort anymore. It's responding to stress. This is also where insulin comes in. When cortisol stays elevated for a long time, it affects how the body handles blood sugar. Cells become less responsive to insulin, which makes fat loss harder and recovery slower. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means the system is still under stress, but we'll talk more about this in another video. So what actually works when your body is still under stress? You rebuild capacity first, before you rebuild intensity. This is where strength training becomes incredibly powerful when it's done intelligently. It can be unstructured, predictable, and controlled, which makes it easier for the nervous system to tolerate, but only if intensity is regulated. In the beginning, strength training should feel grounded, controlled, and finished with energy left. You should think, I could have done more. That's not undertraining. That's how you restore recovery capacity. From a physiological point of view, this allows cortisol to come down, the nervous system to settle, insulin sensitivity to improve, and muscle to respond again. This is when progress returns. As regulation improves, recovery improves. and only then does intensity make sense again. Not before. This process can feel unfamiliar to someone who's always pushed, but unfamiliar does not mean ineffective. It means the rules have changed. If pushing harder has made things worse, it doesn't mean you've lost your edge. It means your body is asking for a different signal. This is what to do instead looks like. You rebuild safety, then recovery, then strength, and then intensity. In that order. Not the other way around. Capacity returns, strength returns, and intensity returns, but only when safety returns first. If you recognize yourself in this, you're not broken. Your body isn't failing. It's responding exactly as physiology predicts. This is not the end of your strength. It's the foundation for a better one. One regulated step at a time. If this helped you understand your body better, subscribe for more calm, science-based guidance on training, recovery, and regulation.